Hi, I'm Alexis, and we're at Nick's Taste of Texas in Covina with Los Lobos. You guys want to go and introduce yourselves?
I'm Conrad.
I'm Cesar.
Dave.
Welcome, guys. And, of course...
And I'm Lobo 4, Mr. Duran.
Okay, you guys now have a fourth band member.
He's a Los Lobo.
He's a Los Lobo. Okay, and did you guys come and eat today and enjoy the food?
Yeah, we were here. Sure. Yeah, we came to do an interview for the newspaper, and then we saw Mr. Duran here, and we said, "Oh man, let's eat."
I made them hungry, man. I made them hungry. They all meat, no potatoes.
That's right.
Can't go wrong with the fajitas and the ribs.
Oh yeah.
And oh yes, the brisket. I understand in July you guys will be at the Greek, right, with Steve Miller? Do you have any other shows coming up?
Yeah, we always have a lot of shows coming up. You know, a lot of them. We're always on tour and stuff. You know, we next week we're going over to do a European tour. We start in London, play with Van Morrison, and then we go on to Italy, do a few Italy dates, and then we're back, and then we're going to be touring around the United States and Canada.
Wow, that's great. How long are you going to be touring for the rest of the year? You guys until next year?
Yeah, we're always touring till the next year.
Till the next year.
Yeah, we're pretty much.
Just do it all over again, right?
Well, we have a new record coming out. We have a new record coming out that we'll be promoting all this year too.
And when will the record be coming out?
Release date is what?
August 3rd.
August 3rd. And the name of your new record?
Duh. No, I know. It's called Tin Can Trust.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of music is it? Still the same Los Lobos, or we're bringing more modern?
Puro psych.
It's modern, you know, soul music.
Soul.
Yeah.
Mr. Duran?
I have a question, guys. I know you've been here many years with supporting the Taste of Texas and the great food and all that. But what does each member here? What does the Taste of Texas mean to you guys?
Well,
start with David.
Well, going back to we were good friends with Nick Senior, and so that's how we got to know Nick, and we just started coming, you know, and it was like this little oasis in the middle of, you know, it was like like a Taste of Texas, little piece of Texas here, and he supported music. He always supported the Lobos. He supported all the you know, the touring bands. They'd come through town and always make a stop, Taste of Texas, you know, do a little gig, or, you know, he always had a home at Taste of Texas, you know, and it still feels that way. I'm glad to see that it's still, you know, still going.
I think for me, I had a special connection with all of that, with Nick, and like Dave was saying, his love for music, first of all, and then for especially for us as a traveling, you know, group for many years, we've always loved San Antonio. We've always loved the music, of course, and the cuisine, you know, that style of food. We've always loved that. And of course, we had Nick here in LA, and his camaraderie with, you know, all of like Flaco Jimenez and the connection, all the Tex-Mex connection, that the music that we loved. And Flaco he's a brother of ours, and Nick, and we were just Ruben Ramos and Doug Sam, and it just hit home for us, and we had a very special place in our hearts, man, for Nick and Taste of Texas, and we love everything that he stood for, and it was just a beautiful thing. Yeah.
And for me, it's now that Nick Jr. is bringing all the bands, all the different bands in, you know, local bands as well as traveling bands. It's a good thing for music again. You know, I mean, we got someplace that's close to us, which is great for me because I just live right over the hill, and so it's just an enjoyable place to come to. And y'all ought to come.
There you go. And the tortillas are, oh man, look at that! Forget about it.
I had a story. Because one time we got on an airplane. We were going to San Antonio, and we met up with Nick. He was on his way to San Antonio, and so we're sitting there. They're handing out peanuts, and Nick's handing out tacos de fajitas. You know, like, he had a little briefcase. Like, here you go, bro, with a Dr. Pepper, man.
That's funny.
Yes, it's something new. Instead of putting on an airplane, we should start doing tacos and fajitas.
There you go.
I was like, "Where'd you get that, man?" That's who you know.
Yeah. And being that we as united as Latinos, how do you guys feel with what's happening right now in Arizona, David?
It's a mess, you know. I just have to wait. I stand back and wait to see how it goes. I think the public, the innocent people, are the ones that are losing out. You know, that we had to cancel the show because of political pressure and all that. And it was. I still have mixed feelings about it because people paid money for tickets, and it was on a reservation, and the tribal people, the Indian reservations have been very supportive of the group, and I feel funny about it. I still.
We broke our promise to play it for them. It was not a good feeling, not at all.
Well, in terms of breaking or canceling a show, but I think the broader picture is that it's really atrocious. What's going on over there. I think that we stand for what we feel, and we feel that it's a terrible thing that's happening, and we got to work hard to try to abolish that. And that's terrible. It's only been 60 years since Hitler. Exactly. But it's amazing, how things. If we let things slip by, we gotta really fight, and we gotta fight for our rights, and it's terrible. I said it's just. I can't even see it. I can't. It's awful. Yeah.
Just to put it in words, right?
Very, very, very well put. Fellas, so we're all of us are from Garfield High School here, except Alexis, huh? Yeah. Are you from Rosas?
No.
I graduated class of 72 with David and Cesar, and you're from 69? Class of 16?
Class of 69, yes.
Well, right now, this weekend, they're going to have a reunion for class of 72. They're going to have a picnic. Anything you want to say to your fellow classmates? We'll start with David here.
There's nobody left for 72. It's just you and I, bro, and we're all here.
This is the reunion.
Are you going to play this over there for them?
Yeah, we'll play this.
Just in case we're not there, we just want to say hello to all our old school buddies and everything. And if I owe you any money, man, just hang tight. Dave and I are getting it together. We'll save some funds and see you at the Greek.
What do I have to say? High school was a funny time for me. No, we had a good time, man. I just hope everybody's still kicking, on the right side of the grass, and everybody's okay, and the main thing is we're still here,
There you are.
Was it 40 years now?
40 years, man. You guys are celebrating 40 years, man. That's amazing. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this little interview with you guys. Anything you wanna say to your fans out there before we close this segment here, David?
I just want to say that everybody must come to the Taste of Texas. Visit Nick's Taste of Texas. It's an awesome place. It's an extremely unique place. You're not gonna find any tortillas as tasty as these anywhere around next to San Antonio, but it's kind of far from here. But you find it right here, man. East LA too, pero it's a different style. If you want to get some original, true Tex-Mex taste, you got to come here.
Conrad,
He said it all.
David.
And try the tripitas. They're good.
Well, again, thank you guys for doing this. Thank you for coming to the Taste of Texas and supporting us.
There you go, man.
Thank you.
Que viva Los Lobos.
Peace out.
Peace out, brother. Ciao.